more time, well it's now slime. Escape the rule with the jewelry. See how women are the big boss, and the men see they keep course. Quickly we moving, slick target grooving.
We didn't breed and we really don't care. We didn't breed, we didn't breed. We didn't breed. Hey, Africa, Africa, Africa. We about to blow like a harmonica. We about to show you that everything you stole is living and breathing and coming right back at ya. Listen, everything's circular. Beginning with end of us. I can tell by the look in your face when you look in our eyes that you really just scared of us. The new breed coming down that mountain. We ain't afraid of no ting. All that slave ting, no way. Hey, this ain't Hollywood, this ain't a movie, ain't called in cut. We cutting up the whole system, so if you ain't with us, then you better run.
Back off with the cough and lick off a shot.
We didn't breed and we really don't care.
Off and ticked off and commit the block.
We didn't breed, we didn't breed.
My melanin glowing for the world to see. Your insecurities not concerning me. I mean, God is a woman, that's my firm belief. And they wanna burn it down to the third degree. Grab a hold of the locks and insert the key. How many leaders does it take to be free? Don't wanna be jacked trying to get out the box. Should be stuck in there if you don't know how much it's all costs. Whoa, many layers is what's underneath. Look a little closer, I promise I'm more than you see. Please don't tell me you're different, I know I'm more than unique. Self-loving is all that I need. Never slow up, I don't know defeat. My heritage comes from royalty. That's crowns of gold and gold chains. More pain and nothing's changed. Still in chains. Which one of you politicians wanna be stepping in and up in a bad space? Step in my ring, you better know it's a sad day. Off trying to dismiss us, I'll kick you out the place. Make them go missing, won't even leave a trace. Give me your best thing and I'll tell you that's a waste. I've been investing in my from day. Use the life, you say it ain't great. Go.
When they try to move in,
We didn't breed and we really don't care. We didn't breed, we didn't breed. We didn't breed, it's in the air.
I like the beat that you're dancing to. Now I wanna know how it sounds. Of all the things I'm asking you, I only want you around. 'Cause I'm waiting at the station, but I don't know where I'm gonna go. Your love is what I'm chasing. I don't wanna be a cameo. It's not complicated. I just wanna take a chance on you. Not complicating things. I just wanna dance with you. I just wanna dance.
Yeah, maybe it was fabricated. I overplayed it, but I don't wanna make things complicated. I wanna see you dancing over. So tell me how to be your Casanova. Don't sweat it if I can't get it. Said a few things that I might wanna edit. Got a few flaws that I wanna get through, 'cause I never met a girl like you.
I was waiting at the station, but I don't know if you're gonna show. You got all my information. I just wanna be your Romeo. It's not complicated. I just wanna take a chance on you. Not complicating things. I just wanna dance with you. I just wanna dance. I was waiting at the station, but I don't know if you're gonna show. You got all my information. I just wanna be your Romeo. It's not complicated. I just wanna take a chance on you. Not complicating things. I just wanna dance with you. I just wanna dance with you. You see me stepping, only got one question for you. You keep me guessing. I just wanna dance with you. You see me stepping, I only got one question for you. You keep me guessing. I just wanna dance with you. I just wanna dance with you.
Summer 2019, it's like a pipe dream. Pulling up in a 6-speed, trying to run away from the sound. Never really got my beat, but beef couldn't shake me up. I don't think that I can fake it much longer. Feels like I'm dreaming. You say this feeling, don't know what's wrong. Take it back, take it back. I'm losing my breath.
my second shift and bathing in my sweat. Deposit all straight to savings, milking the clock, advertising a dream we were chasing. Didn't involve call centers, I kept on telling I would be the best, I was slept on. I put my 2 weeks in, I'm throwing the jets on to the leather on my tail falls all Teflon. Was picking on me, but I was like 6 then. 6 years later, I was bumping the then. Lord willing that I make it leak how my wrist been. Back when all the homies fully loading the then. Every bar's easy money like I was 6'10". Words prolific, they swear I'm writing with Nip's pen. Whipping the black hoopty, a fit that the is out. Is lost in the world, still trying to figure it out. But still in the field with it, it's getting much harder to live. The only thing that I've been dodging is God in the bid. Collect calls to my mama, my father, his kids. Cause that kind of time to do is much harder to give. Seen a fatherless kid, his eyes wider than mine. By the look of his Jordans, he was barely getting by. I asked, where you wanna be when you turn 25? He turned around, looked up at me and told me alive. Resonated at the time, it had me in doubt. A must-see was all I had when taking this route. Stressing daily like how long will it take till it sprout? Reality, most of us wasn't making it out. Only took a phone call to summons the apes. Fellowshipping on the block, I'm coming to grace. Was dice games 40 to the face. We just wanna escape from Crenshaw to 108th. Wait.
It's a simple question, do you got it or not? I've been talking to God about the garages for the crib that I still haven't bought. Both rocking my thoughts, going too fast and irrational. I need the 42 on the way up. I'm the ambassador, meaning I gas up the land I came from. Make it rain and the money looking like ransoms. And my brain know what state of demand the answers. I've been feeling like I fight it with my thoughts. In the bench in the lot, punch in the bag, while he listening to the box. I'm about to get my rock. I need to call up my pops. I'm killing the pain, I'm feeling the change. I'm a villain to once and one on my name. You better think twice about the moves that you make. When your heart is closed, when the truth is erased. Ayy, don't disturb, I'm in the booth. Ayy, my neck shiny like my tooth. Ayy, yo trying to reproduce. Ayy, DMs open, I'ma shoot. Don't disturb, I'm in the booth. Ayy, my neck shiny like my tooth. Ayy, yo trying to reproduce. Ayy, DMs open, I got options. Look, you do not know where I've been. France 7 a.m. I'm a fan of. Landed up in Japan for my body with more with a reason to leave. My inhibitions are breathing. I eat the and then I do my deepest. I'm about to run a mile on these. I'm chiropractic and crack smiles on these. I'm 21 trying to make 9-10 billion. I'm 29 crib by size of the Pentagon. Just got the shoes as red as filet mignon. Got magic, I thought she was Hermione. I'm at Hermione. Switch environment, I'm feeling uninspired. Was better precipitate than finding my my soul and clarity. I'm burying my sins, the blessing is on my evidence. Ay. I'm a businessman without a business plan. Racks and playing the fitness. Abracadabra, new Illuminati ain't the mantra. I ain't you unless it's gotta walk out slowly. I'm usually dramatic. I'm a raw dog life. I ain't doing no habits. I'm a star from the start. They be calling me Patrick and like a giant tarantula. Was a whack. Take a nigga backstab, make him feel the pain like I'm in hit it, I'm living, I'm ripping out the page. Let me ask me where the rap's at. I don't need the bread, I'ma give it to the fam. Get the job done like Task Rabbit. On the gas, I cannot find the passion. On my cash app, third date, looking at coins like, what am I doing? Like, where do I go? Man, I really gotta get the right. You really gotta come to my shows when it is open. Rock the Chanel, like my name Frank Ocean. I dress well, you on that beat low. I'm paying all the bills though. Money been multiplying like an. Do I really need a crib on the hills though? It's probably gonna be good for my mental. I pop out, man, I was a dropout. Whip louder than the rappers arguing on Clubhouse. I'ma throw their hands whenever I go on a run out. Wanna start but don't know when to do it like I'm Bow Wow. Stop the hate, just walk away. They gon' make it home and see the kids. I'm awake and I ain't ducking now. Peace and quiet. Running out of time, I'm calling up like stay home. The sessions that you got, tell them you can't make the drive. They spraying on a bad day, saw that quote. I don't know if I got 911 to die. This shit made me cry. Man, it is civilized. I ain't born to die. I need to stay a while.
Just another day out in Atlanta. It's your wicked daddy back. One half of the mighty Yoda player, list the Cadillac. Boys riding through your city. If you with me, bring it back. I'ma stay styling, wildin', profiling while sticking to the facts. See, right here we doing laps. While some might be feeling trapped. Never hating, just graduated. I've been done through the cap. No cap. Do the dash and cruise the map. Do the map. I've been around the world and now, yeah, true to that. Now who is that? B.I.G. by first generation. D by I be designated. P. Wait, MP and use up me. Canary yellow diamond in the pinky ring. Not kiss it, keep it so exquisite, bro. Official. We on the mission. We the tissue. You the toilet paper, gone and flush it. Told the baddest man to hit the hand. I had to go and touch it.
Yeah, running through the city, got the radio thumping. Just ran up another bag. Ain't nobody tell me nothing. How you love that? Tell me how you love that. How you love that? It feel good to be a player, baby. Catch me off in traffic. I be swerving all the lanes, steady dodging all the static. How you love that? Yeah, tell me how you love that. How you love that?
One time for the money, 2 times for the figure, 3 times for the business and they from. I like money. Fred Creek clothes, I can speed dial, did it still testing with hoes. Put that on me, first name Michael. Ass is a trash, but I ain't a liar. And I'm really being honest, means you can take it higher. The dance is a trash and your head ain't fire. Boss bigger, mean money, go get 'em. 7 figures, been still in the hood with the printer. But the paper all come from the pad and the pencil. And the house been paid off and on 20 rental. I'm like pimping in the Lincoln Continental. Say my name right, Michael
Running through the city, got the radio thumping. Just ran up another bag. Ain't nobody tell me nothing. How you love that? Tell me how you love that. How you love that? It feels good to be a player, baby. Catch me off in traffic. I be swerving all the lanes, steady dodging all the static. How you love that? Yeah, tell me how you love that.
Yeah. Soon as we step out the door, y'all know what time it is. You know what I'm talking about? From the tennis shoes or the hard bottoms all the way up to the cap. And we don't even be capping. You feel? Daddy Fat Sacks, man. Sleepy Brown. It's a Dungeon Family affair. Broadcasting live from Stankonia, the place where all the funky things come from. talking about? Are you having a good time? You know what we doing over here, man. We here. We gonna hit the summer from the back. Yeah.
Yeah, look, it's easy to tell that I belong to a high power. Even when I see I didn't rekindle my firepower. You not a threat, nothing to fight about. I see through you even when my light is out. Okay, hey, okay. You loud as a mouse outside of my house, not making no noise, just chasing the clout. Yeah, you want the cheese, but without no dreams, you will continue to sleep on the couch, shooting the scene and making a scene. It's two different things that we're not about. Hey, okay. Hey, okay. Yeah. I feel like I got a lot to prove. I feel like y'all cannot walk in my shoes. I feel like I'm damaged beyond repair. I feel like I lost a whole lot of screws. I feel like as a kid nobody was there for me mentally. Nothing else mattered as long as we had a roof. But I needed a home, not a house. I mean, I wouldn't have minded more room, but it's cool. In my heart I knew there was a Benz coming, but for now we worried when the rent coming. What would you do for loot when your band slumming? Couple for your heads coming. Wasn't cooking no soup on that oven. We was heating up water to cleanse from it. I got through it, I'm showing improvement. I could prove it, I'm the truest. Always knew that I could do it. I'm the student and a teacher. I could teach you, I could ease to any feature. A preacher, I've heard a serpent serve a sermon, seen an angel to me with demons deceiving. So please don't believe that I don't belong. Every demon I've conquered them all. I felt the rain, I felt the sun, and y'all about to feel this rain again. I ain't gotta talk at all. Easy. It's easy to tell that I belong to a higher power, even when I seen didn't rekindle my firepower. You not a threat, nothing to fight about. I see through you even when my light is out. Okay, hey, okay. You loud as a mouse outside of my house, not making no noise, just chasing the clout. Yeah, you want the cheese, but without no dreams, you will continue to sleep on the couch, shooting the scene and making a scene. That's two different things that we're not about. Hey, okay, hey, okay. Hey, it's been so long that I had to be strong, had to carry my own, had to do it alone, but I kept carrying on, I kept carrying on. I'm okay, I'm okay. Okay, you can take my arms, you can take my clothes, you can take my legs, you can take my toes, you can take my cash, you can take my home. You can't take my heart, you can't take my soul.
can fall in. 'Cause it's gonna be a cold and lonely night. The one I had just up and left me, so I gotta go and catch me. I gotta find somebody to make me feel alright. 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 Baby, make me feel alright. Girl, I know I'm not the only one that's feeling lonely. So you take my hand and tell me I can hold you tight. I'm not asking you to love me. Sure don't want you to judge me. Don't tell me your problems, and I sure won't tell you mine. Just make me feel alright. Make me feel alright. Just make me feel alright. Make me feel alright. You can make me feel alright. Come on, baby. Can you hear? Are we clear? Clear for liftoff. Take off. For making reverberations. Are we affirmative? No negatory. Come in. Radio, what's your story? Ayahuasca kilo?
Inside the show. Inside the show with your host, Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside.
Inside the show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the National League Central.
Inside the show with Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pirates knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-3. The Milwaukee Brewers had 12 hits as a team.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the NL Central, the St. Louis Cardinals pounded out 17 hits in this one as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-7. The Cincinnati Reds swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 10-4. The Brewers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 7-6. The Mets smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington.
Yeah, all right, my flow.
Inside the
When they try to move in,
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. In the National League Central, Josh Naylor added 3 RBIs to his total as Kansas City claimed the win over the Cardinals 5-2. The Guardians swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 3-2. The Orioles had a walk-off victory against the Brewers 5-4. The Braves bested the visiting Nats 4-2. The Phillies hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-3. The Houston Astros pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got a road win against Arizona 6-4. The San Francisco Giants bested the visiting Padres 3-2. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for a 4-hitter as they pummeled the Yankees 11-1. The Rays grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 7-2. The White Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 7-1. The Tigers put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the visiting Red Sox 9-8. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-4. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-3. The Texas Rangers completed a short 2-game sweep as they bested the visiting Rockies 2-1. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Now I wanna know how it sounds. Of all the things I'm asking you, I only want you around. 'Cause I'm waiting at the station, but I don't know where I'm gonna go. Your love is what I'm chasing. I don't wanna be a cameo. It's not complicated. I just wanna take a chance.
Inside the Show. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Cardinals smacked 15 team hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-3. The Pirates tallied 5 home runs overall as they pulled away from the Nationals 9-3. The Chicago Cubs got 11 hits overall as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-4. The Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they walked off against the Reds in extra innings 2-1. The Philadelphia Phillies hit 3 long balls as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-0. Jason Dominguez collected a total of 4 driven in as the Friars beat Atlanta 5-3. The Tampa Bay Rays earned the 4-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-3. The New York Yankees sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-3. The Chicago White Sox completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Mariners 3-1. Jake Bowers sent 2 into the seats while driving in 3, leading Detroit to the win over Kansas City 6-5. The Halos pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 2-0. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL Central, the Milwaukee Brewers got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 8-6. The Washington Nationals defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-3. The Cubs secured the win in extras against the Rockies 3-2. Freddie Freeman was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as the Dodgers pushed past Cincinnati 8-6. The Marlins totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 8-7. The New York
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Rays combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 3-0. The Brewers tallied 5 home runs overall as they sank the visiting Buccos 9-7. The Reds racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-2. The Giants pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-0. Ryan Stone.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Looking first at the NL Central, the St. Louis Cardinals put together 10 total hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-3. The Rays went deep 4 times as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 7-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates had 12 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-1. The Cincinnati Reds grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-2.
Inside the Show. Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cardinals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-2. The Phillies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-2. The Pirates knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the Cubs.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the National League Central, the St. Louis Cardinals picked up, 19 hits in this one as they ran over the Reds 16-4. It was their 5th straight victory. The Phils knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 3-0. The Atlanta Braves hit 3 long balls as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 6-4. The San Francisco Giants got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 2-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 9-6. The Boston Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-1. The Cleveland Guardians picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 9-4. The Detroit Tigers totaled 11 hits as they toppled the Rockies 9-3. The Twins racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-2. The Astros swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-2. The Angels allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Orioles 2-0. The Oakland Athletics combined for 10 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-3. The Kansas City Royals totaled 13.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Reds got the best of the visiting Redbirds 2-1.
Inside the show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the National League Central, the Mets beat the Cardinals on the road 4-2. The Philadelphia Phillies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-2. They now have 5 straight wins. The Dodgers grabbed 13.
Inside the show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Cardinals took down the visiting Diamondbacks 2-1. The Braves got 11 hits overall as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 7-6. The Cincinnati Reds put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the walk-off win in extra innings over the Padres 4-3. The Brewers' first baseman, number 9, was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, leading the Brewers to victory over the Pirates 10-0. The Phillies sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the combined to allow only 4 hits as they pulled away from the Nationals 8-0. The Seattle Mariners pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 11-9. The Blue Jays finished off the 4-game sweep as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 10-3. The Baltimore Orioles launched 3 home runs as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-2.
Inside the show. And now your host.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Shohei Ohtani pitched his way to his 100th career victory as the Cardinals downed Arizona 12-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Chicago Cubs knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 4-3. The Pirates combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Padres 1-0. The Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 7-4. Jared Walsh grabbed 3 runs driven in, helping lead the Marlins to a win over Seattle 4-2. The Philadelphia Phillies combined to give up just 5 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers hit 3 long balls as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 7-0. The Giants picked up 14 hits in total as they bested the visiting Nats 11-4. The Minnesota Twins sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-0. The Houston Astros beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 2-0. The Orioles allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Red Sox 4-3. Mike Trout drove in 3 as the Angels downed the White Sox 7-6. The Yankees allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-1. The A's totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Guardians 8-4. The Rangers amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Braves 7-4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
To me, standing here by myself, photograph with no correction for me or anybody else. I could dream 1,000 dreams.
Inside the show. Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Royals had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-3. The Tigers launched 3 home runs as they plundered the Pirates 11-2. The White Sox swatted 4 home runs in this one as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 9-5.
Inside the show with Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Dylan Carlson was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, leading the Cardinals to a win over San Francisco 8-3. The Milwaukee Brewers in Colorado 4-3. Robbie Ray was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Marlins downed the Padres 3-2. The Red Sox finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Angels 7-5. The Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 5-2. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Guardians in Cleveland 7-3. Patrick Sandoval won his 4th game thus far as the Tigers were victorious over the Astros 5-2. Luis Severino earned the win, his 4th this season, as the Rays defeated the Mariners 6-2. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
When they try to move in, you know what you must do, right? Coming out the room, whether the sun or the moon, it is safe to assume that we've been well groomed in the village of platoon. Drums signal out the boom, one test you get doomed. Here's a demonstration show, put the arrow to the bow, strategy to the foe, victory, see it glow, and we take the win a lap around the river, and we back, only God allowed that. We the show off with the mask that is now worn. Devil man look around, say it's war torn. What do you know about the secrets bestowed and the stories we told? We the action, spiritual or physical, closer to the mystical, ancestor visit you, whisper in your ear, you know. And you can hear clear, you know. We moving out in the moonshine and lay out in the sunshine. More time, well it's now slime. Escape the rule, we the jewel, we the see our women are the big boss, and the men see they keep course. Quickly we moving, slick target grooving.
We didn't breed and we really don't care. We didn't breed, we didn't breed. We didn't breed. Hey, Africa, Africa, Africa. We about to blow like a harmonica. We about to show you that everything you stole is living and breathing and coming right back at ya. Listen, everything's circular. Begin and we'll end of us. I can tell by the look in your face when you look in our eyes that you really just scared of us. The new breed coming down that mountain. We ain't afraid of no thing. All that slave thing, no way. Hey, this ain't Hollywood, this ain't a movie, ain't golden cut. We cutting up the old system, so if you ain't with us, then you better run.
Inside the show with your host, Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Braxton Garrett earned his first victory of the season, leading San Francisco over the Redbirds 2-1. In the standings, the Giants sit in 4th place in the National League West. And
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Brewers picked up 14 hits in total as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-3. The Dodgers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-5. The win was their 6th in a row. The Cubbies stopped their 6-game losing streak as they secured a win in extra innings over the Padres 6-4. Sixto Sanchez grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Marlins took down the Diamondbacks 6-1. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. The Colorado Rockies racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-4. The Guardians broke up their 5-game losing skid as they dismantled the White Sox 8-1. The Oakland Athletics set 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-4. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Rays 13.
Yeah, it's a simple question, do you got it or not? I've been talking to God about the garage, but the crib that I still haven't bought. Boat rocking, my thoughts going too fast and irrational. I need the 42 on the wait up. I'm the ambassador, meaning I gas of the land I came from. Make it rain and the money looking like ransoms. And my brain always faded, demanding answers. I've been feeling like I fight it with my thoughts. In the bench and the lot, punch in the bag, while he listening to the blocks. I'm about to get my rock.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the St. Louis Cardinals
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cardinals launched through
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the St. Louis Cardinals combined for 4 total home runs as they dismantled the Giants 12-4. As of today, the Cardinals sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division, while the Giants are in 4th place in the NL West. J.J. Bleday plated 4 runs with 3 hits on the day as Miami took down the Brewers 5-3. At the start of the day, the Marlins are in 2nd place in the NL East, while the Brewers are in 2nd place in the NL Central. Mark Vientos plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Buccos took down the Reds 11-0. Heading into the day, the Pirates are in 3rd place in the NL Central, and the Reds are 4th in the division. Corbin Martin collected win number 2 on the year as the D-backs defeated the Cubs 6-2. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. In the standings, the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League West Division, while the Cubs are in last place in the NL Central. The San Diego Padres combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Braves sit in last place in the National League East, and the Padres sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division. Jorge Polanco blasted 3 home runs and drove in 6 as Seattle pushed past the Mets 9-2. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. At the start of the day, the Mets are in 3rd place in the NL East, while the Mariners sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division. The Astros got 11 hits overall as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-5. Heading into the day, the Nationals sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, and the Astros sit in 4th place in the American League West. The Kansas City Royals completed a 3-game series sweep as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-3. As of right now, the Rockies sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, while the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. The Los Angeles Dodgers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits.
host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL Central, J.D. Davis drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading the Mets to the win over the Cardinals 11-5. The Cleveland Guardians put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-3.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. In the National League Central, the St. Louis Cardinals sent 3 balls into the seats as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-1. The Reds totaled 11 hits as they got the extra inning victory against the Guardians 5-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates smacked 15 team hits as they crushed the Cubs 12-3. The Milwaukee Brewers tallied 5 home runs overall as they pulverized the Braves 11-2. The Washington Nationals amassed 14 hits in the game as they manhandled the Marlins 9-3. The Phils picked up 14 hits in total as they bested the visiting Padres 9-7. The Colorado Rockies snapped their 5-game losing streak as they defeated the visiting Giants 3-2. The Dodgers totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-6. Ray Donaldson got the win in the game and pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs, as the Red Sox grabbed the win over Houston 4-0. Tyler Glasnow won his 4th game thus far as the Rays defeated the Tigers 4-3. The Blue Jays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-4. The New York Yankees hit 3 long balls as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-4. Taylor Hearn
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Pirates allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-2. The Cincinnati Reds allowed only 5 hits in the game as they blew out the Jays 10-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined to give up just
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
the beginning of the
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cubs shortstop, number 95, was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Cubs got past the Reds 8-3. The Rockies brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-2. Josh DeMont grabbed his 2nd win of the year, leading the Brewers to a win over the Padres 3-2. The Phillies racked up 11 hits as a team as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves 6-5. The Los Angeles Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they pulled away from the Nationals 8-1. The New York Mets put up 16 hits on the day as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 12-9. The Yankees went deep 4 times as they took
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Cardinals got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-2. The Cubs put together 10 total hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-2.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Ian Anderson got the win, his 6th so far this year, as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 6-2. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. Entering the day's action, the Cardinals are in first place in the NL Central, and the Brewers are second in the division. The Chicago White Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 9-2. In the standings, the White Sox sit in first place in the
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the National League Central, Patrick Spanos collected his first W this.
When they try to move in.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the St. Louis Cardinals amassed 14 hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 8-3. The Nationals picked up 14 hits in total as they ran over the Reds 11-2. Brandon Waddell twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen, leading the Brewers to a win over the Padres 4-1. The San Francisco Giants amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 12-5. Ryan Rollison got his second W.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cards had 12 hits as a team as they crushed the Cubs 7-1. The Washington Nationals totaled 11 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-2. The Padres knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers and Pirates sent 3 balls into the seats as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 11-1. The Miami Marlins allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Giants 3-0. The Philadelphia Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 9-5. The Braves starting pitcher, number 32, got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run, leading the Braves to a win against Colorado 7-1. The Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-2. The Detroit Tigers broke up their 7-game losing skid as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-1. The Chicago White Sox launched 3 home runs as they defeated the Rays in extra innings 12-9. The Toronto Blue Jays tallied 5 home runs overall as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 10-9. The Orioles center fielder, number 13, had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Orioles defeated the Guardians 9-8. The Royals put up 16 hits on the day as they got the home victory against the Astros 11-3. The A's put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-3. Eric Lauer got his 3rd win this season, leading Texas to victory over the Mariners 4-0. And that
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Diamondbacks pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-1. The San Diego Padres allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-2.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
The first-year player draft is only a day away. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Rays got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 7-5. The Chicago Cubs had 12 hits as a team as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 5-4. Tristan McKenzie earned the third W of his season as the D-backs took care of the Reds 3-1. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. Marcus Semien had a home run and 3 RBIs, helping Milwaukee down Philadelphia 6-5. Pirates 8-2. The Oakland Athletics combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-1. Ryan Weathers collected win number 2 on the year, helping Washington get past the Marlins 3-2. The Padres combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-2. It was their 5th straight victory. The Colorado Rockies swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-2. Walker Buehler grabbed win number 9 this year, helping the boys in blue defeat the White Sox 3-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Guardians allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 2-0. The Blue Jays combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 1-0. Tyler Malone drove home 3 runs as the Yankees pushed past the Twins 5-3. The Mariners swatted 4 home runs in this one as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 10-3. The Boston Red Sox pounded out 17 hits in this one as they destroyed the Angels 16-7. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Can you hear? Are we clear? Clear for liftoff. Take off. For making reverberations. Are we affirmative? No negatory. Come in. Radio, what's your story? Ayahuasca kilo? Well, you will go. Are you ready for a bit of Echo Victor? Feeling wider than a wave. shared life. Indivisible when we love. We're invincible. When we love, we are light. Hey, you got a light? I hope this woman that I'm calling is got a that I can fall.
And welcome in if you're just joining us. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Still in the first inning, 0-0 our score. Yordan Alvarez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Left-hand hitter waits. That clips the corner.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. Liner snagged at first. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And the right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he deals. That one ripped. Franco makes the catch, and that'll do it. And the Red Sox leave 1. Back here in Boston. New inning getting started. Drew Waters stands in. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Strike 2. Next offering down in the dirt. Popped up. Hudson settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. Josh Lowe steps in for the Royals. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
No score here in the second. The pitch.
No, that's low.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away. Here's Nick Pratto. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
The first baseman.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. 0-2 now. That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. I think the key. Back now at Fenway, bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, J.J. Bleday. The pitch. That's in there.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup. So if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike 1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Franco makes the catch, and there's 1 down. And next for the Red Sox, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. The right-hander back to work. Ball 1 low. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Marcelo Meyer stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Over to first, and he's saved. Yo, 1. That's towards center. Low puts it away. That's out number 2.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Now the catcher up to hit, Pablo Aliendo. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his second strikeout. One left for the Red Sox.